Hey family, it's me, the Velvet Locks. If you're trying to lose that weight, stay tuned for the video. I got something special for you. Welcome, Loyalty Squad. This is the Velvet Locks coming back to you in the kitchen with another video.
Hello, Velvet.
Yes?
I need your help.
Hey everyone, these are the videos that started off my weight loss journey. So enjoy, and I will see you in the video. Welcome YouTube, this is the Velvet Locks with another video. I just wanted to come on here just for an update on my Bragg's apple cider vinegar and to let you know actually what's going on and some details, some things that I've seen and comments that were made. And I just wanted to basically update you on what's going on. Well, I have officially lost 24 pounds on the Bragg's so far. My start weight was 179 when I first started. And this was, I would say, a few months back, about 4 months back when I actually started the Bragg's. It wasn't until a couple of months in that I noticed I started shrinking and my clothes was getting bigger. And things that I've noticed, now these are the things that I wanted to share with you. I wanted to share with you certain changes that you're going to be going through. One of the changes is it doesn't isolate where you're losing weight. As you drink this solution, this concoction, it's going to battle the weight, the fat that's in your body. So wherever you have fat, the lemon juice and the apple cider vinegar is going to actually tackle. Now, you're going to shrink all over. There's no specific isolated area. It's just going to happen all over. One thing that I've noticed is even my arms. Before, my arms were really thick and fat. And in certain jackets, I couldn't even put my arms through the sleeve because they were so tight. Well, I can tell you this much now. I can put my arms through my jackets, and the smaller jackets that I had that couldn't fit me, now I can wear them. Also, you're going to need to buy more clothes, which is not a bad thing for me because I love to shop. But you're going to need to buy more clothes because you're going to be shrinking, okay? And my pants that I wore that are extra large are now too baggy for me, and this is winter and I'm layering up. I have like 2 layers of pants on my leggings, and even with that, it's sagging, so I'm constantly pulling it up. That's not a bad thing. So another thing that I've noticed is my skin, where my skin was so tight, so thick, so solid. Okay, now we're talking thick and solid. When you're like a plus size woman, you don't have a lot of gush, it's a lot of thickness. And now when I lotion my skin, lotion my legs, I notice a difference. I notice it's smaller. I notice the fat that I used to see, like the cellulite, it's smoothing out. It's pretty much gone in my legs, and my skin is starting to get loose. So you're gonna notice loose skin. Another thing that I've noticed is my face. It has slimped down. I don't have that pronounced double chin that I had before. That is going. And then this morning when I was washing my face, I noticed my face just feels so much smaller. And that is usually the first place that I notice whenever I'm losing weight. It's usually in my face. And I lost this double chin. Another thing that you will notice on the Bragg's is it's gonna constantly make you go to the bathroom. It's gonna flush you out. It's gonna flush you out. You're gonna be urinating a lot. It might be a little annoying at times. You're gonna constantly have to keep running back and forth to the bathroom. But that's a good thing because it's flushing the fat out of your body. And all of that fat that you had built up, that's how it melts it and it just pushes it out. You may also go to the bathroom a lot. You may also have to defecate a lot. You know, whatever is necessary that it's detoxing out of your body, that's what it's going to do. Another thing that I've noticed while taking this is that even when I crave a little bit of some fast food, which I don't normally eat on a regular, but from time to time I may crave some fast food, or I may cook something that I know possibly is not the right thing to eat, but in small portions. Well, with the Bragg's, it sustains your weight. If you stay consistently on it, it's going to maintain your weight. And that's what happened around Thanksgiving when I overeat. and I didn't gain a pound. I had still lost that 11 pounds at that point. So you're going to see a difference in your appearance as you stay consistent on it. From that point until now, the total weight loss is 24 pounds, which is exciting. Now, some of you are trying to figure out how to get around using the proper ingredients in order to have the successful weight loss that you're looking for. One thing you cannot do is substitute it too much, because you're taking away from the active way that it's going to attack this fat in your body. So I would not recommend you trying to sweeten up this unless you sweeten it up with, a little cranberry juice, just a tad. I wouldn't recommend sweetening it with honey, sugar. I've even heard someone even say they put apple juice. No apple juice. The apples is in the apple cider. Apple cider vinegar is made with real apples. So don't try to sweeten it up with things. It takes away from the actual potency, because you have to put a certain amount in your 8-ounce glass in order for it to really be effective. And that's the reason why I've lost weight so much, is because I stayed consistent with the recipe. Some people are very concerned about their teeth and the acid and all of that. I said in my last video that I have not had any weakness, any nerve issues, any type of decaying, any type of sensitivities in my teeth. So you're just drinking it. If you want to rinse your mouth afterwards, then that's, if you feel uncomfortable, you can do that. Another thing that you will notice is, like I said, you're going to shrink. You're going to notice the change in your body if you stay consistent on the Brags, and if you eat healthy meals, sensible portions, and don't overeat and don't over snack. Okay? Don't use the Brags as a solution to overeating, and then you figure, oh well, I'm gonna just drink my Brags and think that that's gonna be effective. No, it's not. You'll probably take a lot longer for you to lose the weight, because you're gonna be fluctuating. So stick to the recipe. Stick to the fact that if you take this 3 times a day. Now, I've been getting the same questions over and over and over again about how do you do it? How do you mix it? You mix in an 8-ounce glass of water 1 to 2 tablespoons of the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and you drink it before your meals. If you decide you ate first and you forgot to take your Bragg's, then you can take it right after your meals. But I suggest you get that in, because that's what's going to help sustain your weight, and also to help flush out whatever you ate is going to flush it out. Another thing, that's what I forgot. This recipe will only work with the organic apple cider vinegar. You cannot use regular apple cider vinegar and think you're going to get the same results. Actually, you're not. At least I don't think so. This is organic, this is unfiltered, this is unpasteurized apple cider vinegar. It's made with organic apples. That's what you use, because that store stuff is filtered. All of the natural stuff is already taken out of it. So you're just left with, I guess, vinegar with traces of apple cider. So like I said, I really suggest that you stick to the format. Do not change the format, because the format is really working. The way I look, some people would think that I'm not overweight, but when you're not feeling comfortable in your body. You know how you were before and how much weight you've gained over the time. So every individual is different. My target areas is my thighs, my behind, my belly, of course, and it was my arms. Also, I knew once I started losing weight, my face was going to start showing it, but I really see a difference in my belly. My stomach area is flattening out. Whatever fat that was there, it's smoothing out. The bulges on the sides, smoothing out. The back fat, that's gone. Okay? So over time of being consistent, you have to be consistent with it. You cannot think that, okay, I'll do it this week and next week, and then next week. Try to be consistent, because that's the only way you're really going to see really good results. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here just to give you an update of what's going on. I notice around my neck area, it looks very small. I really see a difference in my body. People are noticing the changes wherever, I mean, whoever knows me, they're like, wow, you have lost weight. Also, it just seems like I feel like time has stopped for me, because I've even had comments about my age. And I don't know if that had anything to do with generics or just the apple. Maybe it's generics, I don't know. But you will feel a whole lot better in your body. You're gonna feel lighter. I mean, now I'm sprinting up the steps unaware. Now I tell you this much, in the mornings, what I normally do, I start off with my Brags, and then I try to eat afterwards. Since I'm always on the go in the morning, I usually try to eat one avocado. I just love avocados. So I eat avocados for breakfast. Just scoop it out and eat it and drink my coffee and I'm good. That sounds nasty to some, and maybe you can't handle it that. But eat something afterwards, because you don't want to be feeling hungry after drinking that. You understand? You don't want to just drink that on an empty stomach and not chase it with a meal. A sensible breakfast, maybe some oatmeal, a small breakfast, you know, nothing greasy. Leave the bacon alone, all the fried stuff. You know, you just have a nice healthy breakfast and you're feeling great. I would also suggest that you stay on your multivitamins, get your vitamin regimen going, because you're detoxing your body, you're losing the fat, you're feeling lighter, but also you want to strengthen up your body too. Even though you're eating healthy, you're not eating as much, but you do not want to deprive your body from any type of nutrition, any type of vitamins. Take your multivitamins, take your vitamins, and you're good. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will get to your questions. I will be glad to answer them. And check out my videos. I mean, really, the answer is in the video. And all you have to do is look at what I did, and you will have the same results too if you stay consistent. I gave you the format. I told you what to do. Eat sensible meals along with it, and do not stuff yourself. If you train your body, you train your mind to eat less, it will eat less. And the Brags kind of curve your cravings. Do it the right way and you will see the results fast. I mean fast. Every week you will have some sort of result in your weight loss. Now, I forgot to mention, once you start losing the weight and you start noticing that looseness in your skin, I suggest you start trying to get some sort of exercise in. You got to firm that skin up, because if you don't, it's just going to be loose. It's going to be jiggly, and it ain't going to look all that great. So even if it's to power walk for a couple of hours or an hour, to exercise, maybe do a little Zumba or dance video, you need to do that to tighten up that loose skin to look good. You know what I mean? So yeah, must implement some exercise now. Once you start seeing changes in your weight, whereas your clothes isn't fitting you anymore, your skin, you feel that it has lost weight because it's loose. It's not flabby, but it's loose. You can tell. You will be able to notice the difference. So yeah, start doing your exercise once you start losing the weight, because then you're going to have a lot of loose skin that's not going to feel great, you know. But thank you so much, all of you. Thank you so much for the love. I am just so overwhelmed with some of, you know, the encouragement, the love, to support that you guys, that this video has given you guys. This is really like blowing my mind, honest to goodness. And I thank you so much for trusting my word, because so many of you have commented you really believe what I'm saying. And honest to goodness, that means a lot, because whatever videos I put out, I do my research first, and I do it on me first to see how it's going to be before I put it out there. And it wasn't until I realized how I was dropping weight that I said, listen, I got to do a video on this. I got to let people know what's going on here, because this stuff is really good. And when I did my research, other people had there's so many success stories on YouTube of people who have tried this and it has been successful. You hear me? Successful. So again, I appreciate you all. God bless you all. I will see you in my next video. Peace out. Are you ready to start your weight loss journey? Because I want to show you how to kickstart that new you body fast. I have this wonderful detox tonic that will have you feeling and looking better in the skin that you're in. And it's the popular Firm and Flat Belly Detox and Energizer Tonic. This tonic will help you to lose inches, cleanse your blood, burn unwanted body fat. This will also flatten your stomach, remove waste, boost your metabolism, and strengthen your colon. This tonic is powerful, and within 4 to 6 hours after taking it, you will definitely have to go. You're going to have a huge bowel movement followed by several more throughout the day. This tonic will remove all of that excess waste stored in your colon, which will have you feeling better with more energy. You can drink 2 to 4 tablespoons in the evening before bed, and by the morning, you are going to have to go, all right? You're going to be going to the bathroom. So you repeat taking this straight for 1 week, and then after that, every other evening to continue removing that toxic waste from your body. Of course, you should eat and drink healthy light meals as well as do some exercise for maximum results. Feel and look better in no time. The Firm and Flat Belly Detox Tonic can be found down below in the eBay store. So hurry and get your bottle while supplies last.